You'll get. Hey, welcome to Ccanadian Bros podcast.
And I'm Sean Boyd, and welcome back to the show, to another episode of Ccanadian Bros, talking about gadgets. Sorry about that, my brain fart loss. And I want to show you what I got from my hooks I got from Temu. They look pretty good. So, anyways, we talk about the gadgets first, and we go on to my stuff.
No, go do that. Show that first.
So I got non-painted stand-up jigs right here. The non-painted, because sometimes you don't need the paint on your hooks, and you look at it like this, right? It's a pretty good thick hook, and if you go like this, if it sticks to your nail, that means it's good to go.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, that's what they say. The word on the walleye trail.
That's the word on the lake.
Yeah, and then I got these. I remember we're looking at these at the cottage. You're saying they're best jig catching fish. We're at the cottage last year, right here.
Oh yeah.
I got this color. I got the orange. I got the chartreuse yellow. I got the like a pinkish color, reddish pink.
Oh, there you go.
And then I got the blackout color. Look at the eyes on that, buddy.
Cool. Trying to hide your finger, are you?
So yeah, and the hooks on it. Look at the size of that hook. Look how thick that is.
Yeah, no shit, eh?
So it should work. It's not like doing. And I like the line tie hole, how it is.
Yeah.
And you know, again, and you know, I'm a fan of what underspins.
Mm-hmm.
Always been, always did. Because when he spins in the water, it goes. We don't hear it, but people that studied it in tanks, streams, water, whatever, you had cameras on there, and then sound picks it up. But then again, if you're doing it in the lake, testing it, would you hear the other sounds on the sides of it besides your bait? Because it's stuff always going by.
Could
Possible,
be.
right?
I don't know. I'm not a fish.
This would be great for my pickle rigs.
Yeah.
And this is a 10-gram hook, 10-gram weight.
Wouldn't that be a waste though?
What do you mean a waste?
Because you put it doesn't even go near the bottom.
No, because the hook. Remember last time we talked about this? Where there are 3 hooks on the bait. You can put your line on top, and where the weight at the bottom goes, you put it at the bottom for weight. And then you put it at the bottom, put the bottom there, and then the minnow goes here at the bottom, going to this, and your pickle rig probably move a bit.
Oh, fair enough.
This is like I said, this is a 10 grams, known as 3/8. Because you go online and Temu, they're 10 grams and 7 grams. 7 grams, it's 1/4.
Oh, yeah?
This is the 1/4. This would be great at the cottage.
Is that made of lead?
Yep.
Weird.
So this would be great at our spot. If they work good, I picked multicolor. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 in the pack for multicolor.
Yeah.
And this is the package that came in.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it actually came in a package. I'm
impressed. Yeah. And For the stand up one, you came up with the name. It says fishing. Says art or fishing gear,
Yeah.
high performance fishing gear. They came
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, and then for the stand up jigs,
Yeah. Well, there you go.
no name,
Nice
no name.
container.
It is. You open it like this. You got that little container there.
Yeah. So simple container, but it's nice.
It is. No name on it. I don't know what companies makes those. So
You can put little split shots in there. You can put anything in there.
yeah, right now I have the stand up jigs in there. After if I lose them from the fish or a pike takes it, you know. So yeah, that should be fun. And
Anything
and I
else?
and I picked up myself a chest plate like off Lego, but it's a little different. His is flat, mine's way out here.
Oh, yeah. Show people. You have it on your Facebook and stuff. So
I should share that. I should share that on our group page.
sure.
So mine is like yeah. Sorry, backwards. So I'm not gonna put it on. So it's basically everybody knows how to put a harness on your back on your neck for your neck brace. Camera stand. I got the bigger stand, so you're like this. You can see the chat going on if you're doing live show on TikTok or whatever, right? On Facebook Live, you can see, and then you look down a bit while you're reeling in your line, or your line just sitting there, and you're talking to them. You go, oh yeah, how blah 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 blah. How's the fishing? Not too bad. And then boom, and then you catch fish, and then you show the fish there. You know, and then if I want to take a picture of myself, I gotta take the phone off and put it on a tripod, and then Conch has a little this part here, right here on Conch his is just right where this goes here. So his is a little different. So I said that's cool, and I kind of like his, but I like mine because I can see the chat. His you get hardly it's just focusing what you're doing. So it is. I think
Yeah.
on yours.
All right.
You can kind of get one. You still use a big one like this with the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. It can go around your neck and here, and then you can do things in the bush. And then if you're cutting trees and you want to do something, people want to watch you what you're doing. If you're hiking around the trails, like go around gillies
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that.
That works.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, yeah.
That today is about gadgets, lures, gadgets like chest plate for your phones, GoPros, other cameras. And Costco has a few stuff you bought. I didn't see yet because it's a blind react for me.
Wow. I didn't buy it. I just saw it, and then I'm gonna show you something, and then you react to it, right? Whether you'd buy it or not. Blah blah blah. blah yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, when
All from
Costco,
Amazon though, but I mean,
yeah,
just just Timu there when you bust that open there, it keeps on wanting you to spin.
or
So yeah, it's kind of annoying when you're in the middle of doing something.
or you pop up, you got a box. Saying, click a box, you get free gift.
Yeah.
Turn on
Right. You all ready for these?
yourself and hand during the video call. Go to control center, tap radio effect. Then no, I don't want to do that
What's that?
because I'm at like this there, and the box
Yeah.
popped up saying add effects using hand gestures.
I got one for you. All right. That's the first one.
Yeah. The price is not bad for that. In some of the cases, I have a bag similar to that, but I never use the rod holders on my bag.
That's what the inside looks like.
That's pretty cool, man.
Like it's got a foil insert. I guess it would keep the heat out, so your
Plastics.
your plastiques there wouldn't melt or whatever else you have in there.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's more of a cooler kind of thing in there or what.
it could
Just
be.
watch the video.
Hey guys, this is JC with Fishing Is My Drug. What's up, y'all? This is Fat Daddy with Medium Mouth Fishing. Hey guys, today I'll be unboxing Beta 2 fishing tackle. Let's do it. Bait them on the back.
I like the color.
I always keep a backpack in my truck in case I see a lake or something. So this will come very handy. So insulated.
Son of a bitch.
It's like a cooler, man.
I know.
Performance fishing here with a purpose. What's up, y'all? This is Fat Daddy with Medium.
Okay. Hey, man, you didn't say much about the bag.
No, they just opened it though, but it's pretty neat.
Yeah, for $129.90, that's Canadian funds.
Yeah, it's sold Canadian.
Shit, say what money for that? You go buy it.
That's a nice bag. Like, you know what I mean? If you look at it, you got those four containers. Sorry.
Yeah.
And the upper part, the lower part.
Would you use that yourself?
I think we would if we did more. If I did more traveling, like, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be nice to have in the back of the truck, like the guy says. You know what I mean? You have in the back of the truck in order to.
Yeah.
To if you see a lake or something.
Yeah.
Or if you're traveling somewhere, like, have your stuff there.
Yeah.
You know?
I was looking at it, and I'm looking for it didn't say on it how much the size of the bag is. I mean, not the bag, but the trays. I got 37-inch, and I got 36. I got two sizes.
Yeah.
You remember my reddish purplish bag I had years ago, or burgundy color? That was good because the zipper start breaking, and then my mom got me the bag, the Bass Pro Shop bag right here, for years ago, right here. The bag, and the bottom part here comes off. I got just the bottom with me. Go fishing.
Yeah.
And then got all stuff in here like that. It's not insulated. I love it. It's waterproof. But I have to say this. It was waterproof.
Yeah.
Because I left it in the boat all summer with you. Last summer. I went there most of the summer last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I left in the boat in the sun. And that's fine. And you got the compartments, and you got stuff here. You got the compartments in here. Compartments right here. There, you get some plastics there. This is not plastic. These are my stingers.
Mm-hmm.
Trailers for the. But like you said, I should buy some because remember that pike we lost.
Mm-hmm.
On the
sometimes it's nice to have a trailer, but sometimes I don't like them. Well, they make it hard to get the fish off.
Look at the time when we went to with your nephew there. We kept all those perch with the stingers on the end, and your nephew was using a straight hook. He was taking them off easier than we did.
Yeah.
And then got a tray here, a case here, and there. You got the back here for like you put your books in there. It's a nice bag. You got the side pockets and all that stuff. Front pockets, the pocket here. Yeah. Two pockets on the other side there. That's awesome. It's made by Bass Pro Shop and carries 4 3600s series cases.
Okay.
So now Ooh. Ooh, got my eye on that one.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, okay. You could get to 3,600 or 3,700 cases. I would get to 36 because of my bag.
There's your size.
Yeah, I seen that.
You didn't know what size it was.
Yeah. I just seen it now. I just loaded it up.
And that's the interest, the
inside,
the internal, right?
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
change it up, and it's kind of shaded so that I mean, the sun doesn't get through,
Yeah.
right? And this is your sizes right here.
Yeah, nice.
And then of course we'll do the video.
That's
Probably
awesome.
won't see nothing there, but
got the Badium boxes. That these came with the backpack, which is a really nice feature. These are really strong waterproof boxes. You can customize the size. You see I have some pretty big top water baits and whatnot in there. This other box, I've got.
Okay, we're gonna do.
Oh,
there you go. Look at it.
It's basically the same thing like the other trays we have.
Well, from what I've seen, it looks similar to the other
Planos.
Yeah, other boxes that you have. Like
yeah, I got Planos, I got Repellers, I got all kinds.
It's the same.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. You know what I mean? And so yeah, it's but they're not. I mean, they first coming out with it was clear, and people were having issues with the clear.
Yeah.
Due to the fact that your plastics would stick. You know.
Yeah, I got one there. Got one there. I'll show you right now. I'll show you there. Right here, it's not clear. It is clear, but dark clear.
Okay.
Right, similar to the other one. Similar to the one you showed me. I didn't make sense. Right?
It's see-through, but it's a darker color. Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that's what you meant.
And then this one here, it just carries the cranks.
Yeah.
And that's it. I like it. You can get two smaller cranks you can put on top of each other. One at the bottom, one in the back, one in the front. It's two small ones.
It's good.
Oh, Jerry.
Excuse me. It's good because those cases are a little bit easier to stack and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like my tackle box, right? Because I leave it in the boat. I don't have to take it out. I don't have to move it. I don't bring it in everywhere. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So, anyway.
I got another one there too. It holds it got the foam in the back, a foam on it, and it holds your jigs or spoons on it, and then it's waterproof and it floats. But when it gets full of jig heads, will it float? I tell you something right now. It won't.
Experienced?
We call it bathtub.
Ah.
So now, since I got the chest plate, because when I did the video for my minnow bait, right,
yeah.
the pike color bait, it didn't want to go the way I wanted because I had the camera on my sink on an angle, just trying to hold it there. I had it my shampoo bottle, just to hold it there, on the tripod stand to hold it there. So now I got a chest plate. It might be better for me to do the job.
True enough.
So
y'all ready for this one?
Yep.
Or are you good for that? All right. There you
go. That would be good for like if you're fly fishing.
I don't think it's just for fly fishing, dude.
No, I'm just saying it'd be good for fly fishing for me. That's my opinion.
It would be, but it'd still be good. Look, you get little cases on the side.
Oh yeah, and
right?
That'd be great for people like person like me travel down low trails.
Yeah, like if you're just fishing small stuff, right? You put your smaller gear in here.
Yep.
And it's like a tactical friggin' vest. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's a fishing vest, like a fishing vest.
It'd be nice to be nice, like here. I think you could put hooks in there.
Yeah.
I think that's what that's for.
Go back to it again, please. Yeah, I'm gonna blow it up there. Yeah, I think it's magnetic or plastic or foamy. And you hook it like your flies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can put a jig head on there too, a couple jig heads. Oh, that snapped. I broke. Time that one on. Boop. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
It is. I like that. I like it. To me, it'd be great for our fly fishermen with the waders going down the stream.
It'd be neat to have, even if you're sitting in a boat, right? But the only thing would be if they incorporated a life preserver kind of part of it.
Oh, the flat ones. When you hit the water, it goes.
Yeah, that would be neat because
Yeah.
basically you can have that on there, and then you're throwing this, then you don't have to go over here to get into your tackle box or whatever. It's sitting right here.
Yeah,
right.
It's like me. I sit in my spot I'm mostly a short angler fisherman most of my life. I fish offshore a lot, and my tackle box is on the side, and I walk over here, and then this lure is not working right no more. It was biting for a bit, so I guess it don't want it no more. So I changed it. I got to walk another good 15 minutes walk to my tackle box, get what I want, and go back to one spot, catch fish again. Yeah. So I understand what JC, what Constantino was saying, because the vest would be great. You don't have to worry about, oh man, I should brought my bag. Oh no, I should have brought the box.
And then you have little things on the side. You just zip it up, take another lure, put it in.
Mm-hmm.
Or not really for fresh bait there or live bait, but yeah.
Well, they have fanny packs, plastic like fanny packs, for more than waste for worms. By Frable.
Yeah. Okay. Not for me. Hard to get a fanny pack across this.
I know, but so I like the concept of that jacket vest.
The concept is great.
Yes.
If you were to incorporate a few things into it, like even like you can get like the life preservers are only this thick, man. They're not that thick.
Yeah.
So if you put that on there, and then you have patches where you could have zippers and whatever, right? That'd be perfect. And that way, more fishermen would most likely be opt to wear them.
And you're gonna invest into it.
And if it comes with that way, less people. How can I put this? Have unfortunate incidents in the water.
Yes.
Because if you're sitting there on a boat and you're standing up, and you don't have a railing, like on a pontoon boat, you need a life vest.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how good you swim. I'm a good swimmer. I spent my life in the water. Yeah, I know this thing here. I'm not a torpedo here. I'm more of a, big whale swimming through the water here. But I've spent a lot of my life in or around water. But if I get into a rowboat, or if I get into like you just say the boat that I bought off your dad, or if I get anything other than the pontoon boat, which has railings, I wear a life preserver because you never know. On the way out, you might hit your head, or anything can happen. Like maybe it's because of what I do for a living there, that safety is a big thing for me there. But
yes.
I've been like that since I've been a kid.
And
every time we go out on the boat, okay, gotta get a life preserver, gotta put it on. Let's go.
Yeah.
No matter how good you swim,
well,
there's gonna be a point where it doesn't matter.
I
Right?
know. I know a bit the bit of swimming because I used to swim when I was a kid, but I got older and just had no interest.
Yeah.
And like everybody asked me, you don't swim? You go fishing in the boat if you fall? I said, if I fall, oh well.
I'll dog paddle. I don't care.
I I, I do my best.
Well, one of my cousins, he goes fishing and he's afraid of water. Like he's literally afraid of water.
My uncle was the same way too. He's offshore. He wears a life jacket offshore. My uncle.
I wouldn't go that far there, but yeah. Unless it's like this, no. Like if you're gonna tumble that much, either you're drinking too much or something's going on.
Yeah.
Medically. You know what I mean? Or you do a lot of drugs. I don't know. Either way,
Oh shit! Yeah.
stumbling, there's a problem. It's either medically or personally induced,
Yeah.
or you have an issue like medical issue.
So yeah, for me,
I know you can lose balance if you're not, like lightheadedness or something like that. Like
but for me, I think because I don't want to go in the water because I wear hearing aids, and when I take them out, I don't hear nothing in the world. It's gone. The world's gone to me, and I think that's the reason why I'm scared to go in the water because if someone yell at me, saying, get away, get away.
You're not scared to go in the water.
No.
This guy, okay, this guy.
Oh, here we go with the dock.
Okay. We were lifting a dock, me and my dad. And this guy.
This dude over here, I'm waving.
Got into the water with us. And basically it was a wood dock, like two big trees, and then we had wood on top, like the old style docks. So what my dad and I were doing, we'd lift the end and then we'd move it over. So Sean Boy says, well, I'll help out. Okay. So we got him some boots and everything. He cut his fucking shorts, his jeans there. He got made short. Do apologize for his fucking shorts. I can hear it, Nate. Yeah. So I lifted it with my dad, and we're just looking down, and it's like, how come it's so heavy? Did we look up? Sean's doing this thing on the dock. He's pushing down on the dock.
They're up, I'm down.
Up. And we look at him, and people might say we're telling stories. I got video proof that this happened because my mom shot video. Okay. Anyway,
it's on beta. It's on the beta tape.
So, yeah.
If we could convert that into for a computer image, that'd be awesome to have.
Yeah. Then I could prove to everybody that this guy goes in water.
And then we could go online, do a segment about the bush as we were kids growing up.
What not to do when your buddy and his dad are trying to fix a dock.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I digress. Which one you want?
Face. On my Facebook card.
Okay.
Sharing it to my wall. Right. So yeah. Right. So. Oh.
All right. So this is not necessarily just for fishing. This is a basic. This is your seat. That
fire
holds up. So you go camping or something. Look at.
Oh shit! I'll blow it
right.
Up. Yeah.
So basically, it's a basic seat.
It's like a cooler seat.
Yeah.
Like a snack bag seat.
See, look.
Yeah. You got your beer.
You got your cooler with a seat on it. Technically, most guys would just
put alcohol in.
Fishing right here. Yeah.
Ice fishing.
Yeah, that'd be good for ice fishing. It's made, I do believe it's Coleman, isn't it?
Camouflage. Include a big bag. Large 3-in-1. Okay. Fishing backpack chair. Oh, it's a backpack same time. Oh,
Yeah,
there's the one for the wife.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. And
Yeah.
the pink one's nice, but I wish I had a little backrest for our backs. We get sore after a while.
Yeah, we're getting old, man.
And 39, 79, 77, not bad.
Well, that's it, eh? Like, it's not a bad deal.
Oh, by the way, they're all Canadian prices we're looking at. If you're American, it might be cheaper.
Yeah, chances are they're available in
On both places. Is it Coleman a Canadian product?
no idea.
Okay.
I know I'm Canadian. I should know the Canadian products, whatever. But I'm not going to get on that crap. I like what I like, and it doesn't matter who makes it, what country makes it.
Well,
I like stuff from Germany. I like stuff from China. I like stuff from a few things from the States. I love Canadian stuff. You know what I mean?
But
it don't matter.
You know about his pop, right? At the corner store, Hilltop, right?
Yeah.
It goes Fagel pop. It's two Russian brothers live in Minnesota and made pop, and I like it. I like the flavor of it. I like the taste of it, and I don't like Constantine said. Who cares who makes it? You like it? That's the main thing.
You know, when they got to advertise for Heinz to say that the Heinz in Canada is made in Canada with Canadian tomatoes. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah,
you like Heinz, eat it. You know what I mean? It's like just like Tim Hortons. They had a big thing about Tim Hortons.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like I get it. You know what I mean? Some things there, and they buy stuff from certain areas.
It's like ketchup. Heinz ketchup. Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't go play in their pool. They don't go play in our pool. You know what I
mean? With the trade war crap going on between the borders, gotta stop. And I don't care if I want something, I go buy it. I eat it. It tastes good. Oh well, that's fine.
Like a lot of the stuff we have are Canadian. And
yes.
A lot of those Canadian stuff the Americans have, they just don't realize.
Yeah.
You know, like it don't matter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a big ploy for something. Like I don't know what they're trying to do or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. The big thing was, Trump did that, and then anyway, we're not going to get into that. That's something we don't go down. We ain't going down that street. But we're not going down. I enjoy whatever products, and then till lately, a lot of stuff that I purchased, like the camera stuff. I got some wireless lavalier microphones that go in your phone, right? I got that from Temu. They're Chinese, and they're good stuff. Like people say, well, whatever about Chinese stuff. China knows how to make stuff.
Like here.
Yeah. So China knows how to make stuff. It's just people are negative about it because of the way they treat people. You know what I mean? Like it's not up to us to tell them what to do with their country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like our country, look what they're doing to people. And they don't have a right to tell these people what to do.
Right.
Americans are no better. And you're talking about Canadians, like Americans who, did stuff to their own people.
Yeah.
Which is not any. The thing is the only difference between China and the United States, minus, one's a communist country and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
But to do stuff to your own people is basically the Americans did it in secret, and the Chinese people saw it, right? Same thing. The Russians did the same thing when they were USSR, and some
Yeah.
of it is starting to come out. All the chemicals and stuff like that were dropped. Americans, Russians, Chinese, they all did the same thing. You know what I mean? So if I go to buy something Chinese, so be it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to say one country is better than another. Each country has their own pluses and minuses. There's people that leave Canada that go live in the Philippines. Why? Because it's cheaper. Why is it cheaper? Well, because of the stuff that they pay their guys, the people there less to do stuff. So, you know what I mean? It's all relative, right? Like our minimum wage is higher than in these third world countries.
Yeah.
So our anything made by us is gonna go be a little bit higher, and unfortunately that's just the way of life, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't know, like I don't want to get into this thing and get people all ticked off at us because we buy Chinese stuff.
I buy a lot.
I mean, I buy Canadian stuff as much as I possibly can.
Yes, so do
Like
I.
we started playing D&D again. Like we're going to be doing D&D, which I know I'm getting off topic here,
That's fine.
but you know what I mean. My wife is starting with us. She doesn't have any dice, so what do? We went to a local company and we bought dice from them.
We purchased, yeah.
Instead of going to Amazon or Temu or whatever, we bought dice from a local company to help them. That's what we do. When I was doing computer stuff, one of my friends had a computer store. Yeah, it was cheaper on Amazon. But you know what? I went to that store and I was able to go there and I helped them out as much as I could. So yeah, it is what it is, right?
I buy a lot.
I'm not saying that you have to do that. And I'm not
No.
saying you have to or anybody else.
No.
That's what I do. And then what I do is what I do. And if you and if I don't agree with what, just say Sean Boy does, well, it's none of my business. It's what he does.
I buy.
Unless it affects me personally, I don't care. You know what I mean? I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? Like if he went out and kicked a dog, I'd have to say something about it. Unless the dog bit him, you know what I mean?
Like you did with the
Yeah, what I'm saying here, you toss him. You're lifting up what I'm tossing down here. You know what I mean?
Because
you're catching what I'm throwing.
Constable would say, I buy a lot of Chinese stuff, and it works great for him. And I'm at a little. It's still Asian products. I go Japanese because I find their Japanese stuff is good too.
Well, you know what? And then, if you really want to get into it, there's German products that are I'll just say over engineered. Okay. I used to fix ATMs.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
They had ATMs made by Americans and ATMs made by Germans. And I'll tell you something. The German product was more engineered than over engineered compared to the American product.
Mm-hmm.
Like the American product used suction to take money and move it to the customer. I'm not explaining the whole thing there because I can't really do that. But the German one is friction. Okay? And I'll tell you, some of their products that we had to work on, especially the older stuff, oh my God. I mean, it was amazing how that worked. But I'll tell you, when you had to fix it, some of it was an ordeal. Like if you're the head part of it that, hands it to the customer, because basically what it does is it takes it out, then it makes it look nice, and then it hands it to the customer. Just that making it look nice part from the American product to the German product was a big difference because they put it all nice all together, right?
Yep.
When you take money out of an ATM, it's all all together. Like you hand it, it's all
Crisp.
nicely lined and everything.
Oh, crisp. Like
Yeah,
it's like iron.
it's basically because it hands it to you like this. Here you go. It's like if you put the money like this, it's not scattered. You know what I mean? And a
Yeah.
lot of that, it's friction for both of them, like belts and what have you.
Yeah.
The German product was freaking
But Germany make good knives. And
Germans
even
make
even
Germans make good everything, man. What are you
yeah,
talking about? Everything they make is well engineered.
yes, even Finland makes good fillet knives.
Yeah.
But lately there, I find some of the fillet knives they came out with there. I don't know who makes them. It says Rapala on it because Finland makes Rapala knives. And sometimes you get a knockoff. You go, what the heck?
But Finland makes Ponzi. They're the forest, the thing that cuts down the trees there, the foresty thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like $800,000 for one of those.
Damn.
The same thing as John Deere makes them too, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Kubota.
but Ponzi there,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty amazing stuff. Like, but it's out of Finland.
Nice.
Yeah. So
And
if you wanted to invest in one of those, you're spending like almost $1 million just for something that will cut down a tree.
mhm.
And it's got air conditioning. It's got,
Radio.
yeah, it's got everything. You know what I mean? So
Good.
it's pretty neat. I actually got to see the inside of one there. It's a pretty neat machine. You know what I mean? But
Your old place?
yeah, so it's like it's a finished product. Like so, Finland's make good stuff. I think everybody pretty well makes something good. You know what I mean?
And it,
And
I
they can't discount a company or a country just because they're communists. Because Russians, USSR, before the fall of the Berlin Wall, right? Before the fall of communism in Russia, right? Not Russia, but USSR.
yeah.
They came out with a lot of good stuff, but they were communists, right? Like there's good engineers all over the world.
But I don't care where you're from. You make good products. You could be in our own country, in Canada, right? And you still have a default.
Like there's a lot of good Canadian products. I get it. But when you're sitting on a budget, you get stuff wherever you can.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it comes down to.
And then I went to Best Buy. Look at a test plate. You want over $30. Okay.
I paid like $5 for mine.
I pay basically.
And you know what? It's good. I did a video and everything. The same thing with the mics. They cost me $1 to $2 a piece. I got one where we had two of them, right?
Yeah.
It was like a couple bucks. So it's one.
See?
Yeah. That was like $5.
So you got the mic, and on the side here you can put extension more lighting if you want, or something else.
Well, it was made to put in whichever way you wanted it. So basically, what you could do is you could record it and then point the mic towards you. Yeah, or on the side, or you could point the mic towards you, and then you speak into the mic. Yeah. Turn it around, 180 degrees. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. You get the same thing.
See,
now turn it around again, where the mic is facing you.
Yeah.
So you could be sitting there recording something, and then you can be talking to it. Like, don't tell me that's not a bad design. Yeah, it's made out of cheap products. I get it. Because we're not going to be using these like full bore. Like in the summer there, we might go through a couple, yeah.
And then this here, see this here, take our hand, right, like this, and some goes right there, and you have it like a handheld. You're walking around into it. Say you're at the cottage, or you're at a wedding event, and you're going around.
Yeah,
See your
do
hand
that, or that turns into a foot
a tripod.
stand. It's a tripod. I mean, tell me that's not a good idea. Like,
And
I
how
mean,
about
to me, like you can put that up like somewhere
right?
if you had a table or something, and then you use a full tripod, and you're good to go, man.
See, I bought one for myself.
Yeah.
See, they come in a box like that, and then in the back you get all the demonstration how to use it.
And the lights, okay, so it's not a rechargeable light, but it's still double A batteries, eh? 3 of them.
I'm more. I think it's AAA or double A. I mean, check. I'm out of here.
Yeah, because we put them in there. Just move the mic. It might be in the way.
Good question. So yeah,
Yes.
just keep talking about it, and then
Okay.
do we have the next product?
Oh yes, sir. I just didn't want to get into the. I'm not a political guy. You know what I mean? And I
Okay.
don't want to
Okay.
get into
By the way, they're AAA's. AAA's.
so their trips, eh?
Yeah, and then you could go to the dollar store. You could buy them at the dollar store cheaper, and you buy a bunch of them, and then keeping your tackle bag. Okay. In the Ziploc bags, because when you get moist on them, they're finished.
All right.
So this is simmer. This is the only simmer bag I had years ago.
So this is a smaller version, but look, it's got a place to put a drink.
Yes, I like that. I like that part. That's good. It's good for
Wow.
like you.
It's got little pockets here.
Yeah.
I had one like that.
Yeah, the
Before
small, the blue one. Until the fire got damaged.
No, I just got tired of it. And remember?
There's a video of it. Yeah.
That's That's a fairly large size.
This is about the same size that I had, my birdie one.
Yes.
Oh. I'm not a fan of taking my reel off my rod.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing that's different about with my bag, you can carry your rod in the back.
Yeah.
But the only thing I'm not a fan of is taking my reel off every time I go fishing, put back on.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that.
No, me either. But you technically don't have to. You don't have to.
No.
You just get one of those reel covers, right?
Yeah, and you had the telescopic.
Yeah. So yeah.
Those bags are pretty nice. I'm kind of liking that. The one with the insulation.
Yeah. Same here.
$129.99. How about that? And you can put hot food, hot meal in there. Go to work with it. Yes, I'm lucky for a netter bag. So I don't have a ice fishing bag or nothing or a box. I just put it in the bucket and I go put my planos in the bucket and go. Because summer fishing lures is good for winter fishing. Winter lures is good for summer fishing. So I use both seasons.
Okay, so the next one, right?
Right.
Is it's technically not really for fishing, but it can be used for fishing.
For outdoors, right?
No, so the first picture I'm not going to show because it's showing the pew pew, right?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I had to put that in my head there going.
Yeah. So, yeah. If you're hunting, you have an extra piece. You know, your rifle jams. You're getting chased by a bear. Yeah. Okay, I get it.
Right.
Eventually, maybe I'll become one of those security guards that has, but
A pew pew.
yeah, no,
That'd be the
I don't
pew.
think so. But yeah. So there you go.
That's a nice little bag. You could probably use it for fishing.
Well, it has pockets in it, like, you know what I mean?
Cell phones, tablets, wallets.
You know?
Yeah, you got a video too. Right on.
Yeah. See, look, it's like a tactical. Again, something tactical there.
Yeah, even got a water bottle in the back.
Yeah. And to me, I'd like to, like, especially in the winter, like in the fall, you know what I mean, when hunting is around, it's nice to have a vest that would be colorful, right?
So on the orange one, you pay for your keys. Right on. I just saw that real fast. I like that part. The stretchy band.
So it stretches. It's like, to me, it's not a bad case. Like, you know what I mean? If you notice, there's a theme here of, like, I was going for mostly cases or something to carry stuff in.
Yeah.
You know? Our next time would be like gadgets itself, like, electronic stuff or whatever.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah, we're at 52 minutes already, man.
Yes, sir.
It's awesome. All right. So let's see what's next.
So they're all
Oh,
cool. They're all cool bags, but you don't want nothing heavy in your bags. You carry it. You say, "Oh, it's great. I'm tired."
kind of. But the thing is when it's slung over your shoulder and it's like in a like a vest.
Yeah.
It's not bad, right? Because it's spread all over. But if you have it in a bag like this, with one strap, then yeah, that's gonna be a pain.
My bag is a backpack, and it goes 2 straps on my back, and it's still like.
That's what I mean. I mean, a backpack. You know what would be good is to have something with,
The one I'm looking for is it has a backpack, right? And then the strap comes around in the front and clips.
Yeah.
So that.
But even then, that would still be.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one is a neat gadget, right? It's a thing to hold stuff, whatever. And I got one.
Oh yeah.
My wife bought me that.
The toke box.
So it's a Canadian company, I think, eh?
Yeah, out west.
Yeah. So basically, what it has, it's got a little drawer. Right?
Yeah, you got a rod
It's got
holder.
a shelf. It's got a holder for
Your rod.
like your rod. Yeah, no shit, it's got it right there. But it's got a holder for. It's not really showing it, but for like pliers or something like that. Plus, it's got jig holders.
I see it.
Right?
I see the pliers right by the handle of your reel.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. No, but this has a separate. Mine has a separate one that goes on the other side.
Your pliers on the opposite side.
And
at the bottom there you have the magnet.
And it, yeah, because the thing is metal. All right, the thing's made out of metal, and you screw it into the side of your boat.
Yeah, it's made for drum boats. It says drum boats, but we're trying to figure out how to do it for a pontoon.
So basically, what I got to do is modify one of my railings so that I can have that, because you know me, I want to use it, right?
You know, I'm thinking. You know, I'm thinking, buddy. Instead of drilling holes into your pontoon for plywood or 2x4s on top to hold that down, you could take the little horseshoe plank clamps and the screws in there, and then go around 2 boards go on each side, and then go around the pole, the base of the railing, so it'll ruin it.
Yeah, can do something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
So
it's gonna be part of my boat,
you can
right?
be part of our
And
project,
it
the
was
floor one. Yeah.
it was I forget what she bought it for, like, but I've had it for a couple of years now, and I tell you, it's a nice
She buy it for your birthday or Christmas?
nice piece of kit, man. I'm telling you. I don't think it was for my birthday, dude. She bought it in the summertime, I do believe.
Is it Father's Day's gift?
It could be.
For you're taking your father now because your stepfather.
Yeah, well, you know, I am what I am.
Yeah, if you go to the website, it's called I can't remember the name of it, but I will post it on the website, not website, but on our Ccanadian page about it. So
Yeah.
It's a boat toke. That's the name of it. Okay.
And the one cup holder is larger than the other one.
Yeah.
You got one little cup holders there, and your rod holder could be like it showed you here. You can be on either side, right?
Yeah. Depends on the side of
This
the boat
one
you're
here
at.
is not showing the other holder there.
Yeah.
See, this is for something else. There's an actual different piece that I have for the other side, right? And to hold like pliers or stuff like that.
Yeah. You get your compartments for your tokes for your little.
And then it's got a little drawer. Mine has a little drawer like in the front, like right here.
Yeah.
It's got that drawer. Well, mine has a drawer.
Well, that one has.
See that the bottom piece? This bottom piece here, right underneath where that speaker is there.
Mm-hmm.
It pulls out. Same thing with this piece here. Like this pulls out just underneath the cup holder,
Yeah.
right? And then you can put whatever in there. See, there you got pliers over by the fishing rod, but I got another piece that I could put something else on there. Like it's not exactly the same I got,
but
right? But it's similar. I mean, it's been quite a few years it's been out, so.
But
you know what I mean,
the cup holder is the one I think he has on the side.
no, it's in the same thing.
Okay.
It's right on the top. Yeah.
But if you go to the website to boattokes.ca or .com, I can't remember. You go to the boat tokes and you see it. You got the video and it shows you the video. If you could type in JC boat tokes on Google.
Yeah.
And then the website you pop up, you can see a better video. You can see it in the boat how it looks like on the drown boat. Or you could go Google YouTube it. Well, anyways, it's a good product. He likes it a lot. You're trying to figure out how to modify it.
Right
You're gonna modify how to it for a pontoon. We could get paper and pen and papers and pencils and try to figure out how we can do this crap.
Right there. That's mine. See this
Yeah.
right here on this
Yeah.
on the left side? I got that.
You know, I gotta say this to you, Jay.
Yeah.
Cartago. I'm afraid that the fish finder in the back there, it might fall off.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that there.
If it wasn't closer to the inside the boat edge, where the cup holder is.
Yeah, but if it's secure, it's secure, right? Like, I don't
Is there-
know. Like, mine doesn't have a holder for that crap, right?
No.
See, this is the breakout of it. You know, you got your drawer on the top, and then this goes in, slides in. Then you have, you know, two things that screw on top. You got two cup holders plus a slot. You know, you can put a phone in there or something. Like right here, there's a slot right at the top.
Yeah, little the size of your.
See right there, you got a slot.
Yeah.
And then you got two cup holders, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this here, they got the rod holder on the one side, and then they got, see how that tool holder?
Yeah.
Right?
The two holes and
This
four
one
holes.
here, the rod is right next to it.
Yeah.
That's what mine is.
Yeah.
And then this like that, and then you got basically three drawers or three slots. So this slot is pretty well taken if you have any cup holder stuff.
Yeah.
This one here, you could put something skinny in there, whatever, and then you can have something bigger in here. And this thing is made out of metal. I mean, literally made out of metal.
Is there a video on here on this page?
Yeah, apparently. There's a couple of videos.
That's just the breakdown, I guess.
Yeah.
The one I'm looking for, it shows on the boat.
And they rotate. That stuff rotates, right?
Yeah.
Like if I were gonna say, like yeah, it has some heft to it. I will say that, but you know it's built with quality. You want to talk about Canadian products? This is a Canadian product right here.
Yeah. If I'm out
whoever
west,
engineered this did really well. Like it's made for a John boat, like you say, like a boat. See how that slides out?
Yeah.
It does that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like your rowboat you have would probably fit perfect. It comes in handy, all that stuff, and then some of the videos you watch for the tokes, they use a lot of fly rods. You can see that in the videos. But the one I want to show him, it has a video of you, the guy having the boat, show you in the boat.
Yeah.
But you get the base.
I'm sure people can figure it out. You just put it on. You screw. There's a big thing in the back. And when you screw it, it pushes the two pieces together, and then it holds onto your boat. That's it. That's the extent of it.
Would you put a piece of board in the back of it, so it won't scratch the boat?
It's soft. It's got rubber pieces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got like protective pieces so that when you put it together, it doesn't scratch your crap. You know what I mean? It doesn't scratch your stuff.
I'm liking that a lot because it looks neat. It's good. Some people say it's too bulky for the boat. You gotta take it off every season. You're done. And then
if you got a cover, you just cover it. Why would you remove it?
True.
The only thing is if you keep it on there, you got to make sure that it's tight, just like anything else. Anything else that's screwed.
Like your motor, like the boat,
like the motor or anything like that. Like it's the same thing. Your motor, you make sure that it's tight every year before you put it in the lake. You know, because that's how it's A motor's connected. It's got 2 screws, but that's about it, right? If anybody's wondering, that's my wife in the background.
Okay, I was wondering. So yeah.
A little shy. Anyway.
So the thing is, it's a good product, and then there's one that wasn't really. It's more of a outdoor hiking, traveling, biking, because you get hold your phone, hold your tablets when you're biking. The black one you showed us there was like the more of a military thing kind of thing.
Well, that's it. Like I say, it's tactical, right?
Yeah.
Your tactical gear here.
Yeah, you can use it for anything, right? You might put your notepad in there for your shopping list, and you go nuts.
Well, you know, I mean, if you want to write down what you have, right? The stuff you caught or whatever, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Anyway. So, next one.
Ooh.
Okay. So this one here is a different type of bag. I know we've seen a lot of bags here. But
that's okay. That's
notice, you know, I mean, you got a place for, you know, pliers on the side, something to drink. It's a backpack. Yeah. It's got pockets, stuff like that.
And the thing I don't like, way on top, is for your shades.
Yeah, but that's where you want it, because if it's not in the front.
Yeah, but I don't wear shades, but you.
Well, that's
your
problem.
You guys do, right? So you go put them in here.
You should wear shades because you're an old man.
You're right, but the other part too. You got a movable part. You can lift it up. You have one big one.
Yeah.
I see the picture, the third picture on the side.
Yeah.
You can see it. That's freaking awesome. $100 for that. It's not bad at all.
Look at the cushioning. Plus, it's got like you're saying, instead of around the waist, it's got the, you know, I mean,
the back,
the strap right in the front, and that's the bottom.
Yeah.
You know.
And you got rod holders on it, I think.
So it's a nice little.
Even got a ring. Go back to that orange bag in the corner. Go down right there. Yeah. You even got a place for your the little bag pops up at the back and underneath at the bottom, the back there, and it pops up for rain.
Yeah. So it's definitely made for outdoors.
Yeah, there you go.
And they got different colors. Like, you know, if you go here, you got your black, you got your winter camo, you got your
khaki,
you know, khaki, and then you got another camo. But yeah, you're right. Like right here.
Yeah, the rod holders.
You got your rod. You can kind of put rods in there. Like
I never do.
I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, and then you got the bottom. It says +2. Oh, this is a book. Okay.
No. Large capacity.
No, it's 3600. That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
If you lift up the seat, I mean the seat, but the board, the plastic board up, and you get this 3700. You know what I'm saying?
Size doesn't always matter, brother.
No, I know, but I'm just saying because people.
This way, you can fit more 3600s than you can 37. You know?
Lately, I've been fishing with a lot of jigs lately and spoons lately, but I don't use much crankbaits like I should.
Why should you? Use whatever you want.
Because I bought them for a reason, to use them, right?
So here we go. Next one on the list here. Gonna show a couple more, and then they'll be it. Won't be as long as last one because
Yeah,
we had a special one last time because we're
at my
in
place.
the same building. So yeah.
We're like on Sean Boy's place.
So here you go. So we're talking about stuff to hold your gear, your tackle, and you know
Your lures, your pop, your
your
drinks, your
lures and
munchies.
stuff like that. Lures, briars, whatever.
Yeah.
So here you go. Something for your rods, right?
Oh yeah. It's like an ice fishing box almost. That's what it is. I just read it.
Yeah.
You got the ice scoop, the scoop of your ice, and then the rods in there. You got
Yeah,
a full size.
nice little. Look at the size of it though.
I know
It's a fairly large size. So I'm assuming you can put look at that top rod though.
I know. That's what I was going to say a minute ago.
The top rod looks like a full size
Yeah.
or collapsible one there.
Yeah, 2-piece.
You know, and of course,
Made in American. Like we said, if it worked for you,
it didn't matter. Like look at the price for $79. You know what I mean?
Oh, look at that bag.
Yeah, let's look at this one. So this one looks more like a fabric. Look at that.
Yeah.
Man, that looks good.
You get different sizes.
Different sizes. Okay, so this must be the different sizes down here.
Yeah.
Oh, look it. Okay. It looks like it could be hard on the hand though.
Yeah, and plus it's a backpack.
And you got of course they got centimeters.
Shit. Excuse my language. The one at the bottom is big enough, almost like a pew bag.
Look at that.
Uh-huh.
So side bag S.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh wow. Look at it.
Yeah,
so you got large.
Yeah.
What's this? Extra large? Like medium, small, W.
Width, I guess.
Width, length, depth.
Yeah.
That looks pretty amazing, man.
It does.
I mean, if you were going, just say if you were going on a trip to like another country, and you're bringing your rods, that'd be the bag, man.
Yes, or you go into a flying lodge trip, like Idaho Lake fly-ins.
Because it looks like it could be compact, but still fairly large enough for your rods. Look at it. That's not too large.
No, a lot of guys bring 3 or 4 rods with them, or more.
Okay, well, let's go along that size. Look at that one.
There you got a video too in the bottom.
So look at that one. Wow, look at this.
Okay. That's freaking awesome.
That one looks good. That'd be the same kind of deal here.
It is.
You travel, whatever. It looks like it's pretty decent. And it folds.
Foldable and see, like a backpack too, almost.
It looks like a
pew pew.
Could be that or a golf.
Yeah, and
you play golf.
I call it a caddy bag.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Looks like pretty decent zipper.
There's the go-getters.
Yeah.
This is Pop. Oh, it's water. See? That's
There
pretty
you
cool,
go.
though.
That's neat.
You can tell he's like a Filipino guy fishing. Pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, let's see what that one looks like.
But I don't care if you're Filipino or not Filipino. It don't matter. It's awesome.
What the?
That looks like a caddy bag.
See, that would be a bag where you carry stuff in, and then you have your rods on the outside.
Yeah.
Let's see what it shows. Not too keen on the music there, but oh, look at that! That's neat.
Yeah. There's the one strap around your neck, around your arm. That'd be a hurt on your arm.
Well, it'd be like a pew pew or golf bag or
Yeah.
along that line, right?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you pulled out the pew pew.
Either that or a bow and arrow. Yeah. Okay, well that's cool.
It's almost the size. It's almost size.
Okay, I've seen it.
It's almost the size as the army bags.
Like you can get a tactical army bag and basically put everything in it, and then just carry your rods with you, like in a small bag like that.
Yeah.
Because that stuff there, you can, if you can pack enough to go camping.
Go back up a minute.
Oh, sorry.
Click on right here, right there. Yeah. You can see it now how it is on the boat for people to look at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you change the pictures. You hit the arrow, side arrow. Right here. Stop.
Here?
Go down right there. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's the same one as it's the advertisement.
Oh, never mind.
See there, like he's carrying it?
Yeah.
That's basically how you carry it. That's how I carry it.
So I just saw him on the boat, and then it was neat. Just show it on the boat. There you go. There you go. Back up a minute. There you go. That's on the boat. How it looks like.
Yeah, see there's a little bumper on there? And then this is all padded up here?
Yeah.
And there's padding on the other side.
Okay.
Like, yeah, if it went up and down there, it would scratch it there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever site this is, it's cheaper. There you go. That's probably what you're done with.
That's the one. Oh, shit, we got a full screen.
Can't keep track of your fishing gear. You fill your beverage every time you move. Wish you could keep everything organized, ready to put fish in the boat.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep everything organized, upright, and never miss a bite. Conveniently store gear boxes, fishing lures, sunscreen, or anything else needed close at hand.
See, they screwed it in, right? So that fish finder ain't moving.
Now my gear boxes are stored all in the right place, easy accessible, and I'm not going to miss that bite.
And then you sit there with your boat and trolling, you see a line go bang, bang, bang on the line, and then you pull it out, caught a fish. It was like he did. Because all the videos they were showing on this torque box, they were showing fly rods.
Boat tote, the all-in-one storage for your boat.
I mean,
there you go, guys.
That's the video you were talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there you go. And now we go back on track.
Well, that's part of the track, you know.
So that's part of it, and that's what I want to show you guys at the beginning. And I'm going to post it. I'm going to still post it on our Facebook page, regardless. So people can look at it again, watch it again, and say, "Oh, that's neat." You don't have to be. You could be trout fishing. You could be salmon fishing with that. anything will work for it. I want to know how durable it is when you catch a fish and a big one bites. I want to know how long you get. It should be tight.
Yeah, that's what she said. Anyway.
So we got to put it tight for your pontoon. How we fix it, but you know.
Yeah. This is more of a kit.
So this is a flying tying kit.
Yeah. You know, for those who wanted to do tying flies and stuff, got all the gear and everything you need, right?
Yeah.
Plus, it's got a DVD.
Nice.
You know, so basically, to me, it's a good kit for those who want to start.
It's the beginner's kit for people to create up Angler Deluxe.
Yeah, it's got
the trying kit, complete tool kit, idea for beginners and pros, including feathers, vise, bobbin, rotary tool.
Yeah.
Right on.
But that would be neat, like, you know, I mean, because it would be nice to try to get into that. You know, get a couple of flying, because sometimes when the fish start just, you know, doing the bugs, it'd be neat to try.
Yeah, but a lot of guys, a lot of people that I know of, especially for the walleye anglers, they like to tie a mayfly. Mimic the mayflies because the walleyes grab the mayflies on top of the water sometimes, and then they eat their larvas. You know the baby larvas.
Yeah.
They lay the dragonflies, mosquitoes, and mayflies, or there's another name for it. I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
Right. Mayflies is the name for mayflies. I can't remember it. Anybody knows in the chat? Let me know. And shaft flies. There you go. So you can learn tie a fly, and then you can take one of these and tie on there on the jig head. Anyways, what's this, my friend?
See, that's a smaller version, like, you know.
Yeah. It's made by Coleman. Chest Pack Deepwater Blues, $28.99. It's Coleman. Right on. I like it.
See, that's neat. You know, I mean, if you're just wanting to have, like, you know, I used to carry around your fishing license, like your, you know, bling there.
Yeah.
You put your fishing license in there, boater's license in there, you know, stuff like that. You know, random. Yeah, same one. So yeah.
So we're looking at all the bags, what type of bags we out there. I got 2 bags, and I got a bunch of tackle boxes. There's one tackle box I won't use.
What's that?
It's my grandmother's.
Oh, yeah?
So it's put away, and I bought this little, maybe 50 bucks or 59 something. Just tall. It had a little small trays in there, and I used that for a while. It was good. I got rid of it. Remember that?
Yeah.
That little Berkey one I bought at Walmart years ago. It's good for like a little beginner child to play with.
Okay, so we're gonna go on another road here. Next one here.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, this is GoPro wannabe.
Yeah. It's Ask So Brave 4. Yeah.
A Castle. Yeah. Because
Yeah,
apparently they're just. I do believe this is a brand that a lot of people are going to. Because one, look at the price. You look at the GoPro for same kind of stats there, you're looking at $500-$600.
or what? The GoPro Pro 9. It's 900 something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this, look what you get for $169.
Yeah.
Camera
Yeah.
with all these accessories, plus the case, plus the waterproof case, plus that case in the corner there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the box case to put everything in.
And it's 4K. Like it shows 30 FPS, but really
And it takes
most
20.
most movies on TV are 30 FPS anyway.
Yeah. And then
Waterproof to 131 feet. Like it's a small, it's non-invasive there. Has a little holder. Like I don't know, man. I would if I had the $100 and whatever there, and we're in the
change.
bush, whatever. I'd be in there. Plus, it's got the remote, on and off kind of thing.
I could put that on my chest plate.
Yeah,
You know why I'm saying that? Because you had that piece, the same similar piece.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean?
And
People say whatever with GoPro, but you know what I mean? People have been having problems with the GoPro 9.
but I want you to find the yellow one.
The what?
The yellow one you bought years ago.
Yeah.
When you moved from your old place back home, you just went somewhere.
All right. So here's another one.
So
We'll do a couple more before we call it.
yeah,
That sounds good.
I'm good. I'm okay with that.
Because we're looking at an hour and a half there.
Yeah.
We don't want people to fall asleep now, eh?
No. Okay. While you're looking for the pictures for the site, is anybody from Timmins, Ontario area in Timmins need bait for tomorrow fishing for the long weekend, last day of weekend? Alberts have their window open for their Beamish baits window open. Only for the window. The store is closed. The window's open. You can buy your baits. Minnow, leeches, and worms. That's it. Nothing else. If you're planning, you need minnows and stuff. So I'm only putting them out there on my podcast, or sorry, our podcast, because we want to get people to know who they are.
So basically, if you need bait tomorrow, go to Albert's. They have the window there. The window's going to be open for tomorrow.
From 6 a.m. to noon.
Yeah. So early morning. Because they got to enjoy the weekend too there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one of those.
So of course, you never bring it to the cottage.
This year I will.
So basically, is this what yours looks like?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're going to have to demonstrate when we actually use it.
Yep, you get our chest plates out and we'll have fun with it.
Here, we'll do one more.
So
Oh, here you go.
can I go?
Yes, sir.
See?
Oh, yeah. Is it a rechargeable battery or is it regular batteries?
You got to buy the batteries for it in.
Oh, that's not bad.
I don't know what size it is. This is a son of a gun. They're opening it.
Don't worry about it.
So we could do videos on it and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
we'll let you know how it works. It works good. Cause I went ice fishing with it a couple years ago with it, and it works good. It showed the fish coming in, but it doesn't show the graph. All it does it beeps the old. Did you remember the old school fish finders? You hear the fish, and then you go over to a certain area of the lake and hear, and then you stop and you see the little Mario fishes going by.
Like a little.
That's how
Right.
that's how I can remember them, like Mario fishes going by.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get you on one of these.
Maybe if I were trout fishing, probably yeah.
Doesn't matter, man. Okay, well that's neat.
It is.
Oh, and I guess different color for different size.
Yeah. You got a hand pump.
Yeah, look at it. It's two different sizes, I guess, eh?
Mm-hmm.
One head, 1 feet, foot. Oh, yeah, look at that. Hey, that's
You got
kind
it.
of neat.
It is. We gotta use your we gotta use your dinghy.
Yeah. The only thing is it's hard to put a electric
Right.
motor with a big.
Yeah, there is some you could buy with put a little robo motor and battery in there. Battery might go. All those bags are nice. The sonar, the little ice fishing one. I use it for ice fishing. I see the depths in the lake of the hole I was in. The guy I was with, he didn't like it because it wasn't a true ice fishing sonar.
Oh, whatever. Let me guess, Al? Or was it Kenny?
I don't know.
No?
We joke Dion.
Mark?
We joke.
Joke.
Yeah.
Jacques Blanc?
Dion. Joke Dion.
Jean-Guy Peck.
So yeah, he's a good guy, but sometimes he tells me stories about fishing. And he said, "This lure you can't get it nowhere. I got a special made, right?" And he told me this rosary lure.
Yeah.
He said you can't get that nowhere in the world because the only way you can get it is from a certain store. And I went, "I see that lure again." So he showed me my hand. I looked at my hand. I went, "You know what? I'm gonna take a picture of my box and I'll show you what I have. He goes, oh, they're not special then? No.
Mm-hmm.
Because he gets a lot of fish on them. It's because it's a special kind.
Could be. But anyway, on that note, I think we're going to leave it here for tonight.
I hope you enjoyed the presentation about the bag and stuff. We talked about it. The first one we talked about it was like an ice fishing. It's like a fly fishing bag on your chest. But like Constantino said, you can use it for anything you want. You could probably use it for hiking. Put your stuff in there for like little granola bars in there for yourself.
Possibilities are endless.
So other than that, I hope you enjoyed the stuff we showed you tonight. And sorry for the delay what we had, because somebody had an incident. Because our time was supposed to be during the week, but it didn't happen because somebody was incident. So,
hey man,
I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. If you watch it and you know you want to put it in there.
No, not really. Just like, do your.
You gotta like it, subscribe, comment, and share.
Bingo.
And don't forget, share it to all your social media fishing sites.
Yeah, it's just a little thing there. I found some stuff, and I figured, see what Tom Boy here would think about it.
But
and some of it is neat. Some of it we definitely would use if we had, more money.
More money.
But there's some stuff that's, hey, it's nice, it's neat, but it's more niche stuff like fly fishing or this or that.
Yeah.
Like that little boat would be neat, right?
Sometimes
especially you go to a little creek there, and it's a hot day, and you go into a little lake, and you just blow that up, go in there, paddle around, go fishing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's cold, and definitely not. No,
if you got any questions,
I was younger, not like when I was a younger kid and I swam with ice on the lake.
Well, I did this before years ago. My dad had my parents had these old tubes. You got huge, and my dad did something. We drilled 2 holes on each side of the plywood, right? We sanded it down soft, and we covered up with some seal, and then we put 2 holes inside, and then we took the rope around it, and then my dad threw me on the lake with it, and then I had a weight anchor on the side, and I was fishing off of that with the lawn chair.
Yeah, that would work.
Some guy called me a redneck for that.
Hey man, the only way it would have been better is if you were an adult and had a beer, man.
Yeah, that was that awesome lake.
Yeah, man, my neighbor at the cottage is selling a floating
duck.
Diving
duck.
You gonna let me finish? A floating picnic table. Okay.
Oh, that's what I seen.
Imagine the possibility here. Picture it. Okay. You get on this thing. You get it pulled to wherever you want to go. Drop an anchor, and you're sitting on a picnic table fishing.
The pink cards, or something.
You know what I mean? That would be awesome.
You know, it'd be the funniest thing. I picture it in my head. Okay, you got 4 people on the picnic table. Okay, the other 2 on the other side fall off, and the boat the thing goes.
Yes, that would be you. Yeah, yeah. Or if you tried to row it, it'd be a picnic table going around a big circle.
You ever see that kitchen table on Facebook going around? It got viral. The guy has a little motor on it. He goes, the wife stole the boat. I took her table.
Yes. Alrighty, Dave.
Or a guy took a bath. I know aluminum bathtub. It made into a boat.
Yeah.
So, if you got questions about other things you want us to look up at and see what they are, how it is, we have more stuff because I showed Lego a nice fishing chair. I ain't paying over $250 for a chair.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it within reason with the price.
Yeah, it's people.
Because
It's people on
I
pensions.
mean, I'm thinking, if you're gonna want to show gadgets and stuff like that, showing the overpriced stuff, well, that's a lot of people can't pay for that now.
And you want you to have a reasonable price, like $179, not too bad.
But another thing we could do is we could take screenshots of Temu because you know how much of a pain they are. Just products, screenshot, show it up. Okay, what do you think?
Yeah.
Right? That way you could see the product, see how much it is, you know?
Yep.
So yeah. Be interesting.
It will be.
Anyway, I think we're gonna leave it at that. It was a good night.
It was. I enjoyed it.
And anybody who's going fishing on this long weekend, good luck.
And have
again,
fun.
and again, if you need bait tomorrow between 6 and noon, you go to Albert's Sports and Workwear, or Albert's, what they call it now, and in their bait window, they'll be open. They'll be ready for you. They're waiting for you.
I'm surprising they're open for the Monday.
Well, a lot of people ain't going fishing on the long weekend there, brother.
But the thing is, you can't go in the store and browse. You see, oh, I need some more hooks. You need to get them Saturday or Sunday, the hooks.
Not too late.
But my dad my father used to go get his bait Friday night before closing, and in the morning he takes off. But now you can do it on the way out.
Yes, sir. Anyway, we'll leave it at that.
So,
and thank you everybody for watching.
I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, stay safe on the waters. Stay safe on the waters.
That's right. Wear your life jacket. Stay safe. There's always somebody who wants you back.
Don't forget to bring your boat kit for whistles, flashlights, all that stuff for bailing bucket, everything.
First aid kit would be nice.
Yes, you know that yellow bucket you have that for your boat.
Yep.
You need that in the boat.
No, I'm talking about like a bona fide first aid kit. You know what I mean? It's always a good idea.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? If anybody doesn't know first aid, to me, it would be good to get. There's also online versions of the first aid that you can, like, it's $30. You take it and you get certified, but at least you know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to do first aid, tie a tourniquet, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Well, not really a tourniquet, but bandages and stuff like that.
Yeah, you got
the advanced first aid. Like, I got advanced first aid, like the same one that police, firemen, and the ambulance has. But I'm talking about your regular first aid bandages, like that. That's always a good idea.
Yeah.
Tourniquets are good because you never know. Because sometimes when you start bleeding out of, your 4 areas there, the top of each arm, the bottom of the top of the legs. You know what I mean? You only got minutes. You only got minutes. And if you got a tourniquet, you can at least extend it for about an hour or so.
Mm-hmm.
Your life's important.
Yeah.
Everybody's life matters. That's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It doesn't matter what race, religion, or whatever you believe. People should not. We don't want to see people die on doing what we love to do.
Yeah.
All right.
Stay
Thank you,
safe.
everybody, for watching. Stay safe, and
Enjoy yourself on the lake. Make sure.
see you
Make
on
sure.
catch you on the flip side.
Have fun on the lakes, and see you on the next podcast.
Yep.
And then next one gonna be what we'll talk about next time. We're gonna be just a random thing, or
Well, we might talk about more gadgets and stuff like that, but we might go more into the cheaper stuff, like the budget fishing. Because we were talking about that earlier, where the cost of fishing is to a certain point. Where if you buy the name brand stuff, there's people that can't go fishing out there. Like when we were kids, if we didn't have those dollar, paper bags from Albert's,
grab bags.
Those grab bags, there's a lot of fishing that we wouldn't have been able to do.
We got hooks like
And
this.
yeah, like our parents bought us, like my parents bought me hooks and stuff like that too.
Yeah,
But
my
at some point, not everybody has that. Not everybody has a parent that whatever. Like to me, if you're sitting there and you're feeling whatever, you're not sure, you're bored, whatever. It's summertime. Go throw a line in the water, and then you can sit there and contemplate life, man, while you're trying to reel it. Just sit there, relax, maybe meet
going
people
fishing.
that have the similar thoughts, right?
Yeah, going fishing doesn't mean you have to catch fish. You're going there to relax, get out, get away from maybe from work or school, whatever.
Because I don't care if you're going to school or you're going to work. That stuff sucks. You know what I mean? It does. I'm not gonna pull strings. I didn't like school, and I don't like work. If I didn't have to do any of it, I would never have done it. But it's something you got to do. But hey, man, if you can go to the river, even on your lunchtime, just throw a couple, like if you go to one of the high schools, I mean, you're right there by the river. So
Or you go to
lunchtime,
college.
just go throw a couple, get a couple of lures wet, just see what happens, and then go back to class. I mean, hey, why not?
You got the college right there.
Yeah, like I mean,
you got the two colleges. You got the English college and the French college. It's right between the two high schools. You got like right there, a river right there.
well, it's a college. It's a college and university.
Oh, I thought it was a college. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, the English university is in northern, but there's a lake right there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
I know a friend used to work at the McIntyre Arena at the restaurant, and he got an hour lunch, right? You know what he does? He's ordered his lunch for takeout. He goes in his truck, grabs his rod, goes into the creek, into the pond, in the back for fun.
I mean,
See, something to do. He eats his lunch he sits on his tailgate, throw a line in, and then he eats while fishing.
well, how many times did we jump on our bikes and we go fishing?
Yeah.
What are we going to do today? I don't know. You want to go fishing? Sure, we go fishing. You don't have to catch anything. You can release everything back into the lake or river that you're in. Catch and release.
Yeah.
It's just something. It's something to do.
Because it's something. When you release the fish back, it helps out the population get bigger.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to go into the theory of that, but yeah. I'm just talking about, some people say, well, I don't want to do it during lunchtime. What am I going to do with the fish? I'll put it back.
You catch a big one, take a picture of it, and then release it, and then there's your bragging rights for the picture.
Yeah. I mean, there's no excuse. But the thing is, I'm not telling you to go fishing. I'm telling you to go do something. When you're feeling down or whatever, go for a walk, go fishing, do something.
Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. My friend, Paul Essig, showed up.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
So he says, good evening, gentlemen. What's cold out there today? It is cold.
It is chilly today compared to yesterday. It was definitely a chillier day.
I seen pictures of Tyler's fishing there with his buddy here. Man, nice walleye he caught today, yesterday. I
Yes,
mean,
yes, I admit it was a good size walleye.
but he's had to keep him. He's had to keep that size. He's towards the back.
But no, he enjoyed himself, right? That's the
Yeah,
whole idea.
that's the main thing.
You know what I mean? Even if, you know, like we didn't go fishing yet due to, you know, I mean, stuff.
Yeah, the
But,
cod is stuff at the cod happens. We got to be prepared. Yeah,
well, you know, yeah, there's always something. That's not a biggie. You know what I mean? I had a project to do at home
sorry, I had to laugh
today.
at it. Yeah,
You know, Saturday was, you know, a little rainy, stuff like that.
9:00 p.m.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
our weather didn't know what to do.
Oh, it was cold for the biting. Harder to bite today. Oh yeah, with the gloves on because the wind in your hand you can get nippy. Eh? The walleye are biting harder. Yeah, the walleye are biting harder to catch today with gloves on.
Well, yeah, I admit that. I can't do anything with gloves. Like you know what I mean? They got those mechanic gloves or whatever. You know, even then, if I gotta do anything, I gotta take gloves off, and it makes it cold on your fingers, especially the older you get. But I mean, try and do that with gloves. I don't think I could reel in good enough with a set of gloves on. I would have to take the gloves off and then reel in barehanded there.
Yeah,
I get that. You know what I mean? Because it was chilly enough that you had to wear gloves and have a jacket and a hat on and stuff like that. It was chilly enough today. Yeah, that's for sure.
normally I won't wear a, a toque or beanie, wherever you how you call it, so wherever you are, or gloves on today. Normally won't, but it was too chilly for the same gloves.
Yeah. So that was what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, and it shows his picture. Huh.
Yep, it's neat. I'm glad you showed up. It's nice to see
Yep.
people show up. It's nice. So
And that was from my wife. That's
yep,
see that picture?
yep.
That's
That's
the
the
guy in
wife.
the black guy in the tux there. That's me. That's me.
The funny looking dude.
Yeah, the bald headed guy right here. I
Yeah,
had to shave my beard for the wedding. I don't know why. I was gonna be like, ZZ Top, but no, she didn't like that. No, no, I couldn't do that.
no, it's fun. Yeah, I was telling all the folks that are watching us, saying that you can get bait at Beamish Baits tomorrow, or live bait tomorrow at Albert's, only at the window for people who need more baits for tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. If you
You
need
can get
bait,
your
yeah.
you get your leeches, worms, minnows, whatever size you want. You even got chubbies.
I got a I got a barbecue to go to in the afternoon. Maybe we can go throw some lure or two in the river or something first thing
All
in the
right,
morning.
okay, we can do that.
Uh, I'll touch base with you. It'd be nice.
Yeah, we get
Bring Zoe.
maybe get a package of worms
Yeah.
for now, because minnows you go for a couple hours, worms would be better.
Well, you can get a dozen minnows, but I'm thinking we'll just throw some lure.
Yeah, yeah,
You can get worms on it.
yeah.
We know where to get them.
Yeah, you know where you get the worms is the best place to go in town right now.
Yeah.
I was told.
I mean, I want to I like to, when it comes to like local, if we can get something local, I'll do it. No, I
Yeah.
mean, but something like meat, you kind of have to go local. But I'm saying, you know,
Yeah. Hey, Perry. Everybody's coming in, OG.
hey,
Everybody's coming in now.
uh,
They're off the lake. They're all coming in and saying, "Oh, there's a podcast."
where's Perry? Oh, you saw him come in on
On Facebook.
Yeah, I don't see who's here or not.
So
Oh, we're dropping off like flies. We're at 3.
I see 2 on my side.
We got 2 Facebook, 1 Twitch. We've had 1 Twitch all the time. I don't know what that is.
So are we gonna drop Twitch because you don't see the videos?
No, we'll just keep it going. It doesn't take any more.
Okay.
We might end up getting more people to go over to the dark side of YouTube and
Yeah.
Facebook, you know. Come over to the dark side.
We got cookies.
Yeah. And you know, I mean, and fried walleye, you know.
Come to the dark side. We show you how to fish better. If you're a bass man, we teach you how to fish for the real fish, the walleyes.
Oh yeah, whoa. We're on. Hey man, I don't care what you fish for.
Whatever you catch, because I know one thing. Paul Essie loves catching pike.
Oh, so do I.
You might growl at me because he hates them. Perry knows. Perry knows about Paul Essie loves pike.
Yep.
It's an inside joke they do on the boats with him.
Oh, I love catching pike.
I like catching whatever.
Especially when they get to the boat. Then the real fight begins.
Yeah, I don't care what fish it is. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's a Did you guys go to the
Nice.
Porcupine? Did you go to Porcupine Lake? Or his cottage? By the way, Perry is his partner for TV show.
Oh, nice. That's good.
It's like you and I partner for stuff. Him and Paul.
Yeah, you're my partner in crime.
Yep. Yeah, so earlier we're talking about gadgets. We're showing on Amazon. If we, what I thought about it, how I like it. Ah, the Matagami Lake. Oh, okay. Big. We were targeting walleyes. We fished. The Matagami Lake is a good place to go. I've been on Matagami Lake. Like I said, on it, frozen, the tournament, but no walleyes, right? No walleye, I bet you. But fish is the fish. At least you got bites. It's not and you get skunk. He's always back. It's cold on the water today. Yeah, I bet you you get more of a open area. Of course, you can be more cold because the wind comes in. Nothing's blocking you.
Dude, it was cold today. It was cold everywhere.
I know.
In this area. Yeah. On the lake, you get that wind there, and
Yeah.
the winds were very cold. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Like we've been there, we're on the lake and it's cold. I mean,
it's like Paul says
I mean,
a
you gotta
lot.
say anybody who went fishing and it was cold, that's a trooper, right?
You're a true Canadian.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like Paul said years ago on the shows, he said it a lot of times on TV. You got to dress for the weather, and when it gets warm, you get downsize. But you don't bring enough, you can't upsize the stuff on you.
Well, you gotta bring it, yeah.
Yeah.
And layers, man. Just like everywhere else. Whether you go to, if you're going hiking or anything you go anything in the bush, outside, you gotta go layers and try to stay dry. That's
Yep.
the main.
Yep.
So no, that's cool. Congratulations to catching that fish. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It is. At least got out on the lake on opening season.
Yeah.
I bet you the weather was today was a little chilly. Like you said, it was chilly, and the walleye should be biting because they like that kind of weather.
Yeah, it's still cold though.
But then again, we just got off of spawning.
Might be a little while. But usually around this time we go to the island of Big Rock there at the cottage.
Yeah.
And
yeah, at the cottage it goes fishing. A lot of people say when I fish, I heard stories. Even Marcel, can't remember his last name. He's on the cottage. He's past one of the mics. Okay. And he says people were ice fishing. They caught 9-pound walleyes on ice fishing right by the rock corner around there island.
yeah, sometimes, yeah.
You gotta go at the right time.
Right time, right place. You gotta hit the drop off. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Right bait, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because basically what you're looking at doing is, you go with we do the still fishing there. You drop the minnows there, and you're gonna get fish. You're gonna get.
You drop your anchor. You sit there.
It also depends on what time you go to, right?
Yeah. Most of the time we go at the cottage. We go around. We have dinner, and then around 5:45. We take out. Depends on what time dinner was. Sometimes it'd be 7 o'clock. We go out and go for a couple of hours, and we get our limit. Sometimes you get 2 or 3.
Well, it depends, right?
But the last run we did, all 4 of us, you, wife, and your stepson, we did a killing that day.
Yeah, so to speak. Yeah.
They were small though, but it's still fun. Yeah, and then your son had a blast.
Yeah.
He enjoyed it because it eases his mind off of other stuff that runs in his head.
Well, it's enjoyable. He likes spending time with us.
That's the main thing.
Some people might find it unusual, but he likes hanging out with his mom. Right?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
For some reason, I don't know. No. It's nice to have the younger generation go
teach them fishing, and then I remember the first time we took him fishing. We were in a small boat. He goes, the brother going this. What should I do? What should I do? Reel it. How? Like this.
Well, we still have a picture of the first fish he caught.
Yeah. Did you print it out, put it on the wall?
No.
I would.
Yeah, but we're not you.
Well, you put it at the cottage.
Yeah. We don't have a wall of fame, you know what I mean? We should make
Yeah.
one, though.
Yeah. Well,
In your case would be, you know, when you catch the small ones. We'll call it the wall of shame.
yeah, one side of the wall, one side put a line in the middle. Say line in the middle. It's saying fame, shame.
Yeah. Well,
But
we all would be on the shame.
okay, I'm gonna say something.
Okay.
They're all gone. So we'll get a call tonight then.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
So they're gone now. It's because Perry's gone. The wife is gone. Paul's gone.
Yeah, they just dropped in to say hi, which is nice.
Yeah, and then I guess they got off the water. Just saw us online. Like Paul said, he tried his best to catch a life.
Yeah.
Because right now I want to know if he's fixed his bike or not. Because all that traveling he did, and all those locations, all those logging trucks in the roads, and then you find trails, all bumpy.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to change a lot of bearings and axles and stuff on his Ranger bike, side by side.
Yeah. Right, man.
All right. Thanks for coming in. And then don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe. I always forget when most time.
Maybe you should start writing it down. Put it beside your phone.
So yeah.
So that was this week's, and then next week we'll talk about whatever. Like, we don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Maybe tomorrow, if you go fishing tomorrow morning, we might have little clips on here.
Thanks for subscribing, whatever. Yeah, it depends how this old man feels.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. All that. And then share it to all the medias.
All right. Sounds good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And then have a good night.